Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Megaquarium, where in the last episode we started work on the final challenge, the big one, the ultimate question of life, the universe and everything, the 5th level of Freshwater Frenzy. And I think we made a solid enough start, a simple start to be honest with you, but solid enough, setting ourselves up for a decent push. One thing I have noticed is we haven't got that many fish as an option, and I don't know when they're going to start coming in. But discus, we haven't got discus right now, I don't think. Saltwater, unless they're a saltwater fish. So yeah, that's interesting. No discus yet, and no, at the minute I can't see a way of putting them in. So I'm just going to start off with some simple little tanks, to be honest with you, and see how we get on. So I'm going to pull the wall across here. Yeah, so we're going to pull the wall across here and then bring it that way. And we're going to pick up these little so-and-sos here who got themselves stuck. Get away with you. Okay, and then we're going to stick a staff door over here. There we go. So I'm thinking just basic tanks, or wall tanks I suppose. I don't like the low down ones. It does annoy me that all of them, the ones I use, have to have stairs, but I don't really like those ones. So I'm just going to go for a wall tank, bring it across here. Oh, there we go, that's male. Let's have a look. Is that anything interesting? No, it's butterfly rabbit. I didn't even know they were able to. Well, I suppose we'll let them get on with it, and if they get eaten, they get eaten. No predators. Oh, well, good. Okay, off you go. Have fun. Alright, so a deep wall tank. We can do a 4 pretty nicely there, and we'll go back one as well. So we do 4 there and go back one. Cool. And then wall-wise, do you know what? Why not? I was just going to do it flat against the wall, but just seeing that being tucked back, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I love how it's relatively limited, the game, in as far as decoration goes, right? But I really kind of like I really enjoy building to limitations, you know. And I think sometimes with games where there's less of it, so something like Planet Coaster, for instance, or Planet Zoo, it can get pretty crazy because of how much different stuff there is in there, you know. And sometimes playing something that is limited is actually kind of fun. I'm going to do the stairs here. I know that sounds silly, but it just means that I'm not really wasting. Actually, Johnsy, what are you talking about? There's no reason why they can't be there, because this space is all dead space, isn't it? Okay. So what we're going to stick in here, I still feel like we should keep towards freshwater for now, but there ain't much we haven't got. These Tetras, cave Tetras, can go in, so they require a cave, and they need to be 3 or more. They're nibble. They need to be neutral waters. They're bullies, but they're not going in with anything else, so that's okay. So blind cave Tetras, I'm literally just going to fill this up with them. They don't grow, so I just feel like we can get a load of them in there. They all look cool. It does mean they're going to require a lot of rocks, but that could just be one cave, I think. Let's go for a large combi first of all. See what that does. Okay, that covers them temp-wise, because that's based on the size of the tank, which is neat. I'm pretty sure a slate cave, it only gives us 2 on the rocks, but it'll give us all of those on the cave. Is there a cave that gives us more on the rocks? There is a pitted column, but it won't give us enough on the cave requirement, I don't think. 12, so we might as well just have the 1 cave and then more rocks. So the slate goes with it. So if we can just do a dead slatey. Yeah, dead slatey one. Slatey boy. I feel like probably the interior of this should be that now then to kind of match. Yeah. Is that it? Are you done? You folks happy? You don't need much though, right? I mean, I would like to put some plants in there. There's nothing really that grows up and thin. We haven't got the kelp of It annoys me so much that it cops over the edge. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to put it in there. Right. Now, one thing I have noticed is we're going to struggle to put a sign in there that looks any good. But what we could do maybe is... See, that you get ecology based on a number of different species, and that one you get based on how much stuff there is. So it's got to be that one, unfortunately. How about there? I know that seems silly to have it turned away, but it's almost like it's a come and lean on it and have a little read. You know? I think that's okay. And the other thing I've been doing as well is putting some scenery around the place as well. So not just in the tanks I've been putting. So I've done some beaches over here, some little palms, look. And I think that's quite a neat thing as well. And I think maybe we'll have some benches here on the way in and out, just to kind of fill that space in. And then really we need to decorate the wall as well on the outside as well, because that looks a little silly that it's all grey. We were using rust, weren't we? I mean, I do like the rust. Maybe we break the rust up every so often with something else. Ah, you can even do that. That's cool. I never noticed that before. Oh man, I need to go through the whole of the print in there and see what that looks like. So, somewhere like that. We're basically giving this a bit of room. That's probably going to go anyway, so... okay, so there's a nice leaky, cheeky little tank. So what are the freshwater fish have we got that we haven't put in yet? Because that's basically what I want to do to start off with. Work through and make sure we've got them all. We don't have sunshine plecos. These ones need a lot of stuff in them, but otherwise not much else. So I say we do a stuff-filled tank. Let's do a deep corner tank here that has sunshine plecos in with the possibility of something else joining them later on, perhaps. That's probably how we can make sense of building quite a large tank on the corner there. Yeah. I like the idea of setting it back a little, but it would mean losing a fair bit of space. It does look good there though, doesn't it? I do like it set back. But it does mean we're going to struggle to get the stuff we need there. Let's give it a go. Somebody mentioned that you can just do stairs. No, I see. I didn't think you could. You're talking out your bum, whoever that was. Invalid placement location. Why is that invalid placement location? That's fine, isn't it? No? I don't know. We'll see. Sunshine placos. These can go. These grow, so that's cool. Otherwise, there's no reason why they can't be in pairs, I think. I'll just put 2. Okay. Large combi, I feel like should be relatively enough for that small tank. Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. It's all this stuff. So, we need bogwood. Let's see if we can put enough bogwood in. So we can't afford to use a whole square for one piece of bogwood, a whole 4 squares for one piece of bogwood. But what I'm going to do is use multiple bogwood to our advantage, because that's 2 decoration pieces now, right? Yeah, look, where's the number? We have to actually click them. That's 2 out of 7, you see, which is pretty neat. So they need some stone, so you can have some small rocks just in the corner there, and you can also have some slate over here. Okay, so that gives you 4 out of the 7. You need some more acid. You need some floaty lettuce. Okay, and then you need 2 more things. So 2 bits of scenery in there as well. So let's go classic and go barrel, and I quite like the nets, but we're struggling. Ah, the nets could go right there in the middle actually. That looks pretty good. So let's do that and move the barrel. There we go. Yeah, I like that with the nets in the middle. That looks good. So what's up with here? Acidity, of course. But the acidity here will provide 50. So that should be good. With the bogwood as well. Nice. And we're going to give you the cave interior as well to kind of keep that as a running theme. And then on the outside, we'll just clear those few bits up there with the rust. And I feel like we've just used blue on the walls here, have we? Ah, no, we haven't. Is it sleek then? Oh, yeah, sleek. It is sleek because the grey of the wall is sleek as well. So we do that, that, and that. Okay, and we're going to take on a new member of staff that does okay with... Actually, do we have a feeder / cleaner? Yeah, there we go. Because cleaning is the only other thing we don't particularly have covered right now. Right. So there's 2 little tanks gone in. Again, 0 mention of anything new, which is a bit of a worry, to be honest. Oh, that's annoying. Like it was lined up with the Belfast tank, but excuse me. So that opens up that area. Right, just because it's the sort of thing that's going to bug me. Ah, there we go. We've unlocked the kick lid. Nice. So we might as well do the one as well. Because they're all fishies. Right? Oh, sorry, buddy. Don't worry. There you go. I want to paint you harbour side there and there. Because that's what I've done on that one. And it'll bug me if it's not the same. What food do you need? That's a thought. You just want bloodworm, and you want vegetables. So bloodworm and veggies. There we go. Bloodworm and veggies. That's 5 nice little cute tanks set up. No mail. So we can click that, and that shows important messages, incomplete trades, merchants, and side objectives. Nice, that's what we want. All right. So that's. I think we're done for freshwater fish. Yeah, we've got lots of mail, lots of fish of bread. That's those. Can I just sell them? Oh, they're okay. There was just too many of them. Alright, yeah, so, freshwater. We now have that kick lid. They just want to be in a group. Otherwise, they're pretty happy. Neutral. No reason why we can't do the same sort of thing there as we've done here. Or here that we've done there. So, let's start planning that out. Do we do it exactly mirrored? We don't do it. We do it like this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And obviously this will change, but for now we can have a corner there is what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And maybe some toilets down there or something? That's not a bad idea, is it? Full of them, me. Full of something. Okay. So we'll do a deep corner tank there, and we'll do a deep wall tank here. Yeah, there. We'll just knock it back because I enjoy that. All of you out. Cool. Sleek. Let's sleek it up so we know. Oh, there's that other kick lid. Nice. So rank 5, what we got? These are really good. We get these out quick. These are all freshwater. Tinfoil barbs, go for it. Alright, so we can now do kicklids and kicklids. I wonder if they could be mixed to make it interesting. And to save us a bit of space. Because what we don't want is 29 tanks with 29 fish in, right? Mix them together, it's good. So bully will pester wimps, but you're no wimp. You eat bloodworm. You eat vegetables. You will mate. You will grow. You require neutral water. You require neutral water. You will grow up to 10. You will stay at 3. You're territorial, so as long as the tank... So how do we look at the tank? Tank is 64. Is that right? Is that the size of the tank? Meaning we can't have more than 3 of those then, because they will, when they get to full size... Combined size of the Kickley must not exceed 50% of the tank capacity. Tank capacity is 64. I think that's how we work out tank capacity. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Yeah, capacity, 64. So as long as we only have 3 of those, so at max they're 30, which is still less than half of 64. Right, okay, so 1, 2... Should we do 2? Let's just do 2, to be safe. And then conflict... Oh no, hold on. Yeah, 1, a pair, or lots. Okay, cool. And you are the same, 1 a pair or lots. So I'm going to say 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like you should be okay with that. We'll do a large combi. It's usually enough for tanks this size. Yep, they want some stairs up. And that's it. Ooh, you are easily pleased, Kicklids. Kicklids or cichlids? I feel like I ask this every time it comes up. But, so you want vegetables and blood shrimp. Bloodworm, sorry. Although blood shrimp sounds cool, doesn't it? And we need a staff door over here for you as well. So I'll throw it here for now, although that's a good chance that will move. Right, let's make it look nice. The area that is. So rust here and here. Okay. The interiors will keep as Pirate Cove because I think that's like an area running theme along the area there. Although I do want to do harbour side just on the edges there. Yeah. Okay. So signage wise, there's 2 animals in there. I feel like we need to work on ecology. Despite ecology not producing much from there, because it's only 2 fish, I still feel like it's the way to go. This one, despite being empty, will also be ecology. And yeah, I like that. It doesn't seem to get in the way, because they seem to walk on a grid anyway, so it's not like they clump up or anything. And they literally don't want anything in there, so I'm going to throw some heavy prestige stuff in there, right? Like a cannon? Like, because we just need to work on the prestige. The Aztec blocks and the cannon are literally the best things you can put in. So I'm going to go for cannon right down the middle and some Aztec blocks over here. And a few freshwater plants. The snake grass, the red combobia is 3 prestige, but no, let's go snake grass because that'll work pretty well around this one, I think. Yeah, and then maybe just a couple of little ones down the front here. They don't need it, but I'm okay with it. There we go. See, it's things like that you don't think about the prestige, that just stuff in the tank is helping your number go up, right? We're on 11 of 29. Still have got no idea where these discus are coming from, but I think we've now got all freshwater again. Yeah, so maybe we start on saltwater. I really wanted to get like freshwater moving into saltwater as like a separate area. With like a larger tank here at the back, and then it moves into a single tunnel. So you can go left or right, but you'll end up coming up to a main area that goes into saltwater. That's what I've got in my head. But without like just waiting for something to happen now, we can't put any more fish in. So maybe we just have to mix it up a little bit. I mean, clownfish are pretty easy. An eel? We could do an eel, that'd be pretty cool. Goes pretty big, likes caves. Otherwise, pretty easy to look after, I think. Yeah. Let's go for an eel then. Or 2 eels even. There we go, as our first freshwater. And you want to eat, what is it? Herring. Herring, there we go. Oh, look at that odd little square there. That's weird, isn't it? There we go. So, first of all, this door's got to move, because that's going to be right where the filter and stuff goes. Let's put you there, and you there, and then... yeah, that's the right one. Paint you up with some rust. There we go. So, again, as usual, I'm pretty sure... saltwater wise, where's that? I'm pretty sure that should be okay. Yeah, there we go. So you just want some caves, that's all you need in life, isn't it? A slate cave in the middle there. Perfect. And that's it. So just because we've got saltwater for a change, let's get some saltwater plants in. Gotta be the old kelp, hasn't it? Gotta be the old kelp. He loves it. He can't get enough of the stuff. There we go. I still want to get some sort of thing in there, and seeing as we're moving into saltwatery stuff, we can maybe go a little bit more piratey. Oh, I like a skull. That kind of goes with the eels, right? I like the idea of them sat in the eye, sat in the eyeball. There we go. Put some stuff in there. Come and look at your eel. Doesn't produce much stuff, but they'll grow and they'll be amazing. People will love them. Unfortunately, like I say, it doesn't up the freshwater species, so it is a case of waiting for these to come in, because all of these are freshwater. Look, we've got freshwater, 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 rank 6, freshwater, 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 rank 7, 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. There's loads. We've got the turtles, look, and some really pretty tropical fish there at rank 8. And we're currently rank... Oh, what's our male? Oh, hello. Sorry for knocking the microphone, I got all excited. My name is Georgia Araria, and I'm just crazy about crabs. Let's build a special exhibit together centered on one of my favorites, the panther crab. I'll put half the money up and even supply the crabs. Build a tank with 4 of them. End of the message. Okay. Different... Oh, hold on. Build a tank with 4 panther crabs, 5 different animals, and all requirements met of the 5 different animals. Okay. But when it says 5 different, does that mean different species of animal? Or is that 4 crabs and something else? Whoa, that's a toughie one, isn't it, that, I think? Well, I feel just like a big old tank with them in is probably a good start. Right, so how about we do what we said we were going to do? Oh, that's great. The large RO machine's done. I'm going to go for the... No, I always go for tanks, but actually it's probably something more useful here. Mega double filter's probably useful. Let's go that. Okay. I'm going to just bring this around to like here. Pause the game while it happens. Okay. I'm trying to think in my head how this is going to work. So we've done Belfast Tank. We could do a walkthrough or a jetty. Now, is jetty the one they eat off of? Just like a suspension platform from which your guests can get a better view. Should we do that one then? Okay, let's put one of those there. Just for something I don't... It's a bit different. It gives us enough space, I feel, to do that. It's annoying that the staff are going to have to come out and feed it, but I don't want to be able to see all the stuff. Okay, so... crabs. So different animals, 1. Wow! That's insane! That's super difficult. That's super difficult. Neutral freshwater. I don't think we've even got four other neutral freshwater fish. We've got the cichlids there. We've got those cichlids there. We've got guppies. This is going to be so tough. Because surely these crabs are going to eat anything that comes near them, right? Oh, they're armoured a size of 8. Or maybe not, maybe because they potter about on the bottom, don't they? But they are nibbler. So they are nibblerable. So guppies can't go in there. Okay, so right, so you can go in. I'm putting one of you in. Right. You can go in. Butterfly ram. No. Tetra, 1, 2, 3. You are literally the only other choice. 13 caves. And you will eat anything that's size 3 to 4 or 3 to 16, including crustaceans, which those crabs are, so you're no good. A Pacu? It literally is going to be the only other thing that goes in there. Wow, okay. I feel like this needs to be a bigger tank. Can we make it any bigger? We can go up to 245. Let's try. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think it's going to have to be that kind of size. Okay. Okay. Get rid of you. Move you over into place there. No, we can't just yet. A bit more room. Just trying to see what it's doing money-wise for us. I think we're okay. Okay, so we'll put it there then, as soon as that's the middle of the space. Temperature's too low. That's fine. Totally can deal with temperature. I don't know whether we've got enough stuff to do this, though. Large combi. Okay, that's a promising start, actually, with that large combi, because that means we can do large heater and large heater, and that's the heat done, and then we just need a little bit more filtration, so something like a nitro filter should be enough. Oh, it's one off, but that's okay. Plants. It's okay, plants. So here's what we've got to do. We've got to get 9 plants in there. We've got to get 4 bogwood in there. Okay. So the obvious point would be to have the Java fern, which is both. Right. That gives us the Java fern. We just need 3 more plants, that's all. It's not a big ask, that, you know. I wonder if we need anything floating. No, we don't need anything floating. So let's do snake grass. Okay, so now we need some cave and some rock. Again, we can knock those both out together. So how many cave is it? We need 7 cave, 3 rock. So actually, a rocky overhang will do us. What requirement isn't met in this tank? These panther crabs are not happy about something. Ah, okay, different decorations. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's get a life ring in there. Let's get a shell. And another shell. So who's not happy now? Is it just the water quality? That is so infuriating that that isn't quite there. Thank you so much for completing it. It's turned out quite well. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah, that's a random ass tank, that, to be honest with you. But they all seem happy, and as it stands, nobody's eating each other. It's all fish we've already got, but it's got those crabs in there as well, which we didn't have before. So yeah, maybe all things are coming up, John C. Right, let's do. I feel like that would look good as a cave. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And then we'll come to rust. Whoop. 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 Now also, this will be really good for a ecology site because there's lots of different animals in there. Where are they? Here. This ecology poster. This will be good ecology points. Oh, we can't do more than one, can we? Yeah, this will be good ecology points. So let's just carry on the shipwreck paint all the way. Rivet. That's what Frog says. Come that way. And here we need to change this up anyway, don't we? So that's got to come here. I'll do it that way to keep it neat. Yep. Rust. Yep. And there, just make sure it all lines up properly. Cool. That I'm going to move and they're placed there because, you know, it's just made for it, isn't it? Okay. Okay. So obvious step now then. I kind of like this as just a thin thing. Obvious step now is for tanks here, and we do have to start thinking about guest care as well. Make sure we've got everything needed. There's our tinfoil barb. Let's go for red striped earth eater next. So let's make sure these have got their food they want as well. So let's put the door there already. So they need supplements, they need bloodworm and vegetables. So we put all that stuff here. Vegetables, bloodworm, and a supplement. There we go. And they can get fed now. They're producing lots of science, lots of prestige, lots of ecology. Alright. And we're verging towards rank 9 as well, which is good. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we'll leave it there. Always forgetting. I bet somebody's mentioned in the last episode. I apologise if you did. Always forgetting those toolboxes. These things need to be repaired, and they cannot get repaired without a toolbox. Somebody will get on that soon, I reckon. In fact, it's probably worth taking on another member of staff. Somebody with some fixing. There we go. Cool. Right, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Till the next one, be good.